All right, so today we're going to talk about using the radios that you guys will pick up for your shifts or you'll have available to you in case there are emergencies. So each one is labeled right here on the top that says what location it's supposed to be. So this is an MOD2 radio for leads and full-time managers. We also have facility attendant ones, GSR ones, fitness ones, and aquatics ones, kid zone. So there's a variety of different ones, but it really doesn't matter which one you grab. If there is one available with your job description on it or your job title on it, grab that one, but make sure you carry one of these on you at all times. Also on the front of this, I'll try to get it close here so you can see, there are emergency codes, code red, code green, code orange, code amber, code gray, code black. Make sure you become familiar with those in case you have to use them at any time or if they do get called over the radio. The one most commonly used is code red with medical emergency. Make sure you know what your responsibilities are, what location you're at. If you do have to call it yourself, make sure you be very brief, speak clearly so people can understand what you're saying, and get to that certain point to help you out. So this is what they look like from afar. On the front there's a speaker. On the back side there is a clip. That's a belt clip. It also allows you on both sides. There's two little sliders that if you pull down on both of them, the battery pops off. To install it back on, just push it nice and tight so it stays together. On the top of the radio, you'll notice that there's a few dials. The one all the way to the, I'm looking down from the top of it, but all the way to the left is a little volume knob. There's a little white dot on it right there. If you turn it, you'll hear it beep twice, and that means that it's on. And then directly next to it, you'll see the channel dial. If you just turn it, it should already be set on channel 1. I don't know if you can see it, but it should be on channel 1. Sometimes these radios get used for events and assortment of things, so make sure it's on channel 1. To talk, all you have to do is push this button on the side, just like so. There's a couple different buttons, but there's a top button that's pretty small, button in the middle that's pretty big, and then two buttons on the bottom that are fairly small, matching the one at the top. You're going to want to press the one and hold it on the side, and then speak clearly into the radio. So code red, Fitness Studio 2, mail, bring, first aid, and defibrillator, or AED. And then let off. So make sure that you do let off the speaker so people can communicate with you back. Once you say what you're supposed to say into the radio, let off the talk button, and then that'll go away, and then people will be able to respond. This red button up here, it's a call button, but you'll never have to use it. Basically, that's just making sure that's working, or if you're trying to locate one that's turned on, you can access it, but it won't be used very often. So when you put them on the charger on the bottom, there's these dials. They're brass dials on the back. Slide it into the charger. Make sure these brass dials are facing the brass connections inside the charger by the time clock, and then that way that'll work to charge it overnight. On the top, you'll see the red button when you turn the unit on, the green button, but once it's charging, it'll turn red, and then green once it's fully charged. So that's the radios. Hopefully that helps.